Renzo gang, how y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? This is another wrestling video. But before we dive on into this, hope everyone's had an amazing day today. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn that post notification bell on, comment down below with some more stuff you want to see. And yeah, we gonna dive right on into this Renzo game because this is another wrestling video I'm gonna talk about. Now the topic of this video is gonna be called Who Can Stop Roman Reigns' New Bloodline? How can you stop when you got the members of Roman Reigns, Jimmy and Jay Uso, and Jacob Fatu, who's now officially welcome into the bloodline when he just got his brown Ulafala. How are you going to stop this bloodline? Like seriously, how can anybody in WWE right now stop this bloodline? And from what it looks like, Solo maybe might not have a choice but to join that bloodline because Tama Tonga and Tala Tonga, aka Hikuleo, they're getting ready to turn on Solo because they're, especially Tama Tonga, he's tired of Solo Sikoa. And for the past 2 weeks, Jacob Fatu has came to SmackDown pretty much confronting Solo Sikoa like, hey, you gonna have to come, with this bloodline because Jacob Fatu, he fell in line. And if we get Roman, the Usos, Jacob Fatu, and Solo Sikoa and Zilla Fatu, you might as well. Ain't nobody stopping that bloodline no time soon. And on top of that, they already said they don't have no plans for Roman Reigns to drop the belt no time soon. Oh yeah, the bloodline, they finna run WWE again. And the crazy thing is about this bloodline right here, the bloodline is actually saving the company right now because I'm not gonna lie, the numbers were low. And with Roman bringing the bloodline back together, having Jacob in the bloodline, it's about to be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Now my thing is when it's not if when Zilla and Solo join the bloodline, who's gonna stop that? Because eventually Tama Tonga and Tala Tonga, they're gonna turn on Solo and they're gonna do their own thing. But my thing with them two are they gonna branch off and be in the tag team or be singles competitors, or are they gonna form a new Bullet Club now that Finn Balor's on SmackDown and Cody Rhodes is on SmackDown as the WWE champion? Because the thing is, we probably wouldn't have we probably would have the Bloodline versus the MFTs for Survivor Series, but Jeff Cobb and Tonga Loa have both been released from the company. So there's no need to even have that match. And Solo is pretty much going to go back with the Bloodline. Eventually, he's going to be stubborn, but he's eventually going to fall in line. Zilla, he wants to join Roman. He's been wanting to join Roman for the longest. Like Zilla's been acknowledging Roman, from the outside, and he's the son of Umaga. You got the sons of Rakishi. You got the son of Tonga Kid and the son of Sika. Good God, bro. And eventually you're gonna have the son of Umaga. Man, I'm sorry. Nobody's gonna beat this bloodline. The bloodline before was already unstoppable with the Roman, the Usos, Solo, and Sammy. But this new bloodline, Roman, the Usos, Jacob, and then when Solo come, and then when Zilla come, who gonna stop that? Because I was also hearing rumors that they were gonna have the MFTs join the bloodline. And if you had Roman, the Usos, Jacob, Solo, Tala, and Tamatonga, that ain't even gonna be fair. That's not even gonna be fair. And to be honest with you, no faction is gonna stop the bloodline unless you form a new Bullet Club, which I doubt they're gonna do. But if you form a new Bullet Club, there might be a chance right there to stop it. And on top of the only way even if they were to do something like this, only way you can break up this bloodline is it's going to be a civil war somewhere down the line within the bloodline. It's going to be another civil war because I feel like they're teasing for Jay and Jacob and Jimmy to turn on Roman. They're teasing that hard, but I doubt it's going to happen no to anytime soon. I think what they're going to do is they're going to wait to bring in Solo and Zilla, and they start running the bloodline start running Raw and SmackDown again for months, and then eventually it's going to probably be another civil war. But your best bet outside of the Civil War, Tony Khan, form AEW with WWE, and I don't even think Don Callis' family or the Death Riders can stop the Bloodline. All them other factions. And then my thing is, if you were to do something like that, just imagine if you were to do something like that. Just imagine Roman, Jacob, the Usos, Solo, and Zilla against Bullet Club. You got Cody Rhodes, Tama Tonga, Talatonga, Finn Balor, the Young Bucks, and possibly Kenny Omega. If they WWE and AEW fused together, how they're working, with TNA and all this and the third. If you had AEW in there in the mix, that probably your only best bet to stop the Bloodline, and maybe just maybe John Moxley in there somewhere. But we all know that's not gonna happen. So wishful thinking. But to be honest with you, the Bloodline, they gonna run WWE again. Like, there's no stopping the Bloodline this time. There's no stopping them. There's no stopping it. And then you got Jacob officially in the Bloodline listening to Roman, and Jacob is out of control, and the only person that can calm him down is Roman. Mm, 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 mm. Even Crash Out Jay Uso can't even. Man, oh my God. This is gonna be a crazy run with the Bloodline. And to be honest with you, they need to appear on every show, not just Raw. They need to appear on Raw, SmackDown, even NXT. Don't even do nothing. Just appear at NXT. Maybe AAA. Maybe go over to TNA or something. Something. I feel like the Bloodline needs to really get the ratings up on every show, because all shows are not all that good. But now that we got the Bloodline again, it's going to be crazy. Like I said, how can you stop this new Bloodline? Roman is in power again. And the thing is, Roman has beaten opponents by himself. He has not needed nobody in his family to help him like he was last time. That's what makes Roman even more dangerous. That's what makes him even more dangerous. You got him beating his opponents. He beat CM Punk and beat Jacob Fatu twice by himself. So how are you going to stop this new Bloodline? If Roman don't need none of them to help him, how are you going to stop this? You can't. I mean, you just can't. Nobody can stop this new Bloodline. I'm telling you, nobody can. Now, the only chance that you could have had to stop this Bloodline is if they would have kept JC Mateo, Jeff Cobb, and Tonga Loa, and then you could have had the MFTs versus the Bloodline. That probably could have been your only option to stop the Bloodline. But even that wouldn't have been enough. And out of the MFTs, JC Mateo was the best pure athlete out of the MFTs. If you watch him outside of WWE, you would know what I'm talking about. Tonga, he's getting really good. It's like they're pushing him over Tonga, but Tonga, old school Bullet Club Tonga, nobody in the Bloodline can stop. Not even Jacob Fatu could stop him. Like, he was that good, and he was actually a real life Crash Out and a real life Savage. Tonga back in the day, long hair Tonga, nobody in the Bloodline can stop that. Not even Jacob Fatu, and Jacob Fatu is the best member out of the Anoa'i family. Pure athleticism, he's the best out of that family. Even though Roman is the top guy. Now, everybody was saying, how come, Roman didn't acknowledge The Rock? Well, for those of you that don't know, The Rock, he's not a member of the Anoa'i Fatu family. He's a member, his grandfather is Peter Maivia. And Peter Maivia is a really good friend with the family, but they made a blood pact, which considered them family, but they're not blood. And also, for those of you that don't know, The Rock is actually, technically, he's the step grandson of Peter Maivia, because Peter Maivia adopted The Rock's mother. The Rock's mother, she already had a father, but I guess he must have died or got divorced her mother. But Peter Maivia, he married Ada's mother and adopted her as his own. So technically, that's not even her. That's not even his blood, but they're family. They're all family. Like, in that culture, they're all family. That's why he didn't acknowledge him, because he knows that The Rock is like a distant adopted family member, basically. But I doubt The Rock is going to get involved with the Bloodline storyline again. I doubt it, because they had opportunity to give us Roman and Rock. We're not getting that anymore. I don't see it happening. I just don't see it happening. Like, We had every opportunity to do that to get the final boss and the tribal chief to go 1-on-1. It never happened, so I gave up on that a long time ago. After when Cody got his finished his story. So it's like at the end of the day, nobody's gonna stop this bloodline unless they make it to where like okay, they probably gonna run for another couple years and then that's probably gonna be it. I just don't see. I don't see nobody beating this new bloodline. Roman is not going away this easily. I just don't see it. If you can see it, comment down below who you think is going to put a stop to this new bloodline. Cody ain't doing it again. CM Punk couldn't do it. Royce Key's not finna get involved. Tama Tonga Low, Tala Tonga, they already said that that's the bloodline, that's not their problem. So, I mean, who are you going to get, especially when you bring in Solo and Zilla? That's just, and there's a possibility, Journey Fatu, which is Jacob Fatu's brother, is a possibility. But I don't see that happening either. So, I just don't see nobody beating the bloodline. I just don't see it. Especially this new bloodline, when you got Roman, Jacob, and the Usos, and then you possibly bringing a Solo and Zilla Fatu, ain't nobody stopping that. Nobody's gonna stop that bloodline. I'm sorry, but nobody's just gonna stop it. That's just my opinion. That's how I feel about it. I mean, if you feel other ways about it, I mean, by all means, teach his own. If you think someone's gonna stop this bloodline, comment down below who you think is gonna be the one to stop this bloodline. Who you think is gonna be the one to end Roman Reigns' title reign again, and who do you think is going to be the one to turn on Roman within this bloodline? Because there's going to be another civil war down the line. I mean, it's always going to be a bloodline civil war. It's just inevitable. It's going to happen. Who you think is going to be the one to lead the charge against Roman? Or is Roman going to finally turn on somebody? That's the question. Because Roman Reigns has never turned on anybody since he's formed with the Shield and the Bloodline. Roman has never turned on nobody. So will Roman actually pull the trigger and turn on someone and start a bloodline civil war, or somebody, or do you think Jey Uso is going to be the one to do it again, or Jacob? Comment down below, Renzo gang. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe. And that's all I got for today, Renzo gang. I will see y'all next time. I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. Throw them ones up. Throw them ones up.